At the Mohegan Sun, Uncasville, Connecticut. Hot young prospect Francisco Panchito Bojado will make his professional debut, and that will be against Louisiana's Dietrich Castor. Olympic fanfare here in Uncasville, Connecticut for Francisco Panchito Bojado. His pro debut, just 17. As mentioned, youngest member of the Mexican Olympic team, made it to the second round. Lost a close disputed decision to a Russian opponent. Big moment for this young man. 168 amateur wins. Bobby, not your typical Mexican-style face-first fighter, more of a stylist, a boxer who relies on speed. Big things are expected from this guy.
Well, Steve, that's correct. The scouting report is that he's not just a tough guy who comes in face-first. He just tries to out-bully and out-man you. Machismo style. He can box, he can move, he can be sharp, hit, and not be hit.
You better believe he's got some butterflies flying around his stomach right now, yeah?
I could guarantee you that he does. He's just 17 years old. This is an awful lot. Not only showtime, but the crowd, all the things that are expected from him. I'm sure he's at the least a little bit worried.
So that's Panchito Bojado getting set for his first professional fight. Here's Dietrich Castor, his opponent out of West Monroe, Louisiana, son of a high-ranking officer at the Swanson Correctional Center in Monroe, happens to be his mom. Castor, good athlete, ran track in high school, didn't show an interest in boxing until he was 18. Despite only 17 amateur bouts, he went 14-3. He won the Louisiana State Amateur title in '99. He's 0-1-1 as a professional. All right, we're set now for the numbers as we show you the tail of the tape. Bojado, as mentioned, just 17 years of age. Castor is young as well, just 21. Bojado 5'6½". Castor a little taller. They reached Bojado 66 inches. Castor a 3-inch advantage. And at the weigh-in, they both came in at 132.5. Standing 8 count in effect. Same for the 3 knockdown. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an accidental headbutt comes before the end of the second, it's a technical draw. After the end of the second, they go to the cards. So here at the Uncas Pavilion, getting ready for Francisco Panchito Bojado and Dietrich Castor, junior lightweight, scheduled for 4. Let's get the formal introductions from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the Uncas Pavilion here at Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut, as we have a big night of action coming your way, and it's all brought to you by Main Events in association with Showtime Championship Boxing and Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers. At this time, we present the first of our special attractions, 4 rounds of boxing in the junior lightweight division. Tonight's bouts are sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribal Gaming Commission Athletic Unit. The unit chief is Jerry Boyle. Our physicians at ringside, Dr. Michael Schwartz, Dr. Anthony Alessi, and Dr. Joseph Carpentieri. And the timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, we have Lou Dell and Mike Murtha. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside. From Warwick, Rhode Island, we have Harold Gomes. From Ardsdale, New York, Melvina Lathan. And from Brookfield, Connecticut, Frank Lombardi. And the third man in the ring, the referee in charge of this bout, Johnny Callis. All right, fans, here we go. Junior lightweights in the ring and about scheduled 4 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first on my left, he is fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing solid black trunks and hailing from West Monroe, Louisiana. He weighed in at 132 1/2 pounds. Tonight he is looking for his first win in his third professional bout. Introducing Dietrich Castor. And his opponent across the ring. On my right, fighting out of the red corner in this 4-round attraction, he is wearing white trunks with red and green trim and hailing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 132 1/2 pounds. He represented Mexico in the 2000 Olympic Games, and tonight he is making his professional debut. Introducing Francisco Panchito Bojado. Once again, Johnny Callis, our referee in charge, now to give instructions. 4 rounds of boxing scheduled.
Go until he tells you.
Dietrich, Panchito, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Above all, I want you to obey my commands at all times. First thing, corners, take a look at the belts. Dietrich, illegal blow, midway here, down. Panchito, midway down. First instruction, touch him up. Go back to the corner and come out fighting when the bell rings.
I'll tell you, it may be Bojado's first professional fight, but he's got that stare down. Born in Guadalajara, raised in L.A., went to the same high school as Oscar De La Hoya, Garfield High in L.A. And his opponent, Dietrich Castor, brief scouting report. We are told solid basic skills. He moves well and has quick hands. We'll soon see. The third man of the ring is Johnny Callis out of West Hartford, Connecticut. And we are just about ready to get going here, round 1. Scheduled for 4 junior lightweights, 130-pounders. Bojado in the white trunks, Castor in the black.
You notice right away, Castor keeps that left hand very low.
Hands up, hands up.
Castor very active. Bojado looks like he's just waiting for his moment, being very patient here.
Castor seems very quick, and right now, I think he's got the attention at the very least of Bojado.
When you're just starting out, making the move from amateur to pro, you're not only fighting the nerves, but could there be a tendency, Bobby, to overreact, to switch up and fight a little too rough because now you're a pro?
Well, you know what? Sometimes they get tense. Sometimes they worry about not starting too fast because of that 4th round. That 4th round becomes a big factor until you pass it, because you've only been 3 in the amateurs. Sometimes 3 2-minute rounds. 3 3-minute rounds is different, and 4 3s, I guarantee you, is a lot different.
Minute gone by in this opening round. Zab Judah advised the Olympians to stick to their amateur style here at the beginning. Keep that speed going, hit and not be hit. Judah said one thing he's learned about boxing is that you can't just be a professional. You have to become a professional. You grow into it. That comes with time and dedication. Judah knows what he's talking about. He was 110-5 as an amateur, but was beaten in the 1996 U.S. Olympic trials and off to a great start as a pro.
Right now, a lot of defense here by both fighters. No real connecting punches. A lot of grazing blows, block blows. Nobody making a statement just yet.
Bojado showing his quickness with that left-right combination, but his opponent, Dietrich Castor, able to elude.
Nice body punches by Bojado. Very effective.
Heavy left to the stomach by Bojado. Bojado 5'6½", 132.5. Managed by Mike Tyson's manager, Shelley Finkel. His trainer is Alfonso Marquez. The venerable Joe Souza is the second assistant. Joe Hernandez, the cut man.
For an amateur just coming out of the ranks where aggressiveness by itself is points and punches are points, Bojado's showing a lot of patience, a lot of poise, taking his time and picking his spots.
Less than 30 seconds of the opening round. Derek Castor 0-1-1 as a pro. Just 21, 5'7", 132.5. Turned pro in May of 2000, and there he goes down to the canvas. First knockdown for Bojado.
Nice lead, left hook, right hand, caught Castro right on the button, put it into his pants.
7. Come on, take the
So
count.
Bojado off
8.
to a very fast start. A knockdown in the first round of his pro debut.
Hey, you off balance. Listen to me. Hey, keep that doggone left hand up, all right? He's trying to measure you. He's going to try to catch you with that right hand, left hook. Hey,
I was just off balance. Don't when he come with
you
that.
can't jump in, all right? I want you using that jab. Go back with that right hand, but after you throw your punches, you throw your combinations, and slide to the side. All right, angle. Give an angle. Okay?
Watch Bojado come in with a nice left hook, right hand. There's a straight right hand. There's the hook right hand. He just leaps in with it, throws a little shoulder feint, comes right through. Watch it again. There's the lead right, and he steps to him, hook, right hand on the top of the head, and it's just a straight power shot. Just pushes him to the canvas.
And he had everything behind that punch.